Okay, let's have a demo of iContinuum. Um, there are many different examples in the repository. I'm focusing on the example one, which is the simplest one. Let's get started. The first step is that you have to clone the repository on your local computer. Okay, now let's get into the repository main folder. So there is an inventory file that here you are doing the major settings for which machine do you want to use for ONOS controller, for Mininet and other ones. So we are installing ONOS, Mininet, and SFlow data collector all on the virtual machine that we have here. I'm copying the IP address and we are setting the IP address. This computer is not part of the overall topology that we have in iContinuum. This is a kind of a master controller that majority of these services are installed there. You can use different computers for this purpose. This is the part that you are adding your worker and master nodes for Kubernetes. These are compute resources in the continuum. In this example, we are having just one VM and one VM for the master node and another VM for the worker node. The very simple topology, just two nodes in the topology and two switches. There is a file in the repository that you can design your Mininet topology as well. It's not, I'm not showing it in the video at the moment. Okay, so nodes are added, and now we have to run the setup. So there is a Ansible script that you run it. You have to provide the private key for accessing these machines or systems that you want to add. So, and this script that you see here, Ansible playbook, it will start doing all the process, and it will take some time because it installs all the tool and make the network topology active. Okay, 10 minutes is already passed. Now the setup is ready. By just doing that simple thing, now your testbed is ready. And these are the URLs for different dashboards that you can use to see different tools, in the system. Here I can show you the nodes that are added to Kubernetes topology. There are two nodes, master nodes and worker node, those two machines that we added. We also have some pods on the systems that I'm going to show those pods. Yeah, here you see these are host pods, and we have installed one simple application, which is Nginx Nginx pod. So, okay, now let's get into dashboards of some of these tools. The first one is the ONOS. Let's have a look into ONOS. Okay, let's log in. Okay, this is the dashboard of ONOS. It shows the topology. We have two switches and two nodes that are connected to the topology. Okay, here we have Portainer. So we can see those containers that are running in the system. Let's log in. Okay, these are the pods in the system, Grafana and Prometheus and others, and ONOS also, they have a pod in the system. These are running on the master. This is S-Flow dashboard. You can see lots of different metrics that you can check with S-Flow RT. So for memory, CPU, bandwidth, and all the nodes and pods in the system. This is the dashboard of Prometheus, which is connected to S-Flow through the through the Prometheus connector. So Prometheus is collecting those metrics that are available in S-Flow, and then some other metrics that it also adds by itself. So this is the dashboard of Grafana. So here we can visualize all those metrics collected by the monitoring system. Okay, so now we are getting into Grafana. So we need to connect Grafana to Prometheus. This part is, you have to do it by yourself. You have to add the URL of Prometheus here. This is the IP address of the machine that Prometheus server is running on. And that's it. So now we are connected to the Prometheus monitoring tool, and now we can have visualization for different metrics. For example, you can check memory, CPU, bandwidth, whatever you want on the different nodes. For example, here we are checking the CPU utilization for one of the hosts and worker one. So it will give you the last 15 minutes, for example, results. Let's check another metric, for example, like memory. These are some of the sample metrics you can collect. So you can have the CSV files, and if you would like to use them, that's also possible. This is the end of the demo. This is the first example in the repository. We have more complex examples in the repository as well. If you are interested, you can try it by yourself. The thing is that after you have the setup, you can deploy your applications. You can develop your own scheduling algorithms for Kubernetes, plug it to the Kubernetes, test it. You can have traffic engineering methods for example, for ONOS. And there are so many opportunities to play with the system. If you want more complex topologies, you can. The good thing about Continuum is that whatever network topology you want, you can create it. And then you can add any external nodes that can be a Raspberry Pi, or it can be a desktop computer to VMs or whatever type of nodes to the system through that inventory file. And the other important thing is that you can play with the settings of the network. You can limit your bandwidth, increase your delay between some nodes, and things like that. Hope you try using I hope that you try to use iContinuum, and if you have any questions, please contact us. Thank you so much for your time.